until they get inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Tua gives to Achane, and he'll get forward for a couple. Teddy Buchanan is there on the tackle.
At the 26. A 3-yard pickup.
Throwing is Tua. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tyrell Dodson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
All right, go ahead, go.
Tua now on first down. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some.
And he's in! Mark Andrews! Touchdown, Ravens! What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Maybe a little early for this here in the third quarter. They want to get it back now, so here comes an onside kick.
It's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
A quick slant caught by Hill. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
5 yards on the play.
25 yards, the pickup there. First down, Miami.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Listen up.
Now a give to Achane, hitting right. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Brought down back at the 27.
Once again, it's Achane. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third
A
down.
tough spot here. Third and long. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Dolphins, first down. First and goal, Miami.
Out of the pistol, here's Tua. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Alec Ingold. Touchdown, Dolphins. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will take a 21-7 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Flowers now to return it. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson going up top and looking for Andrews.
So you take a look at the clock. At this point in the third quarter, you find yourself down. It doesn't feel like it's necessarily desperation time. You're going to have a couple more possessions left, but that throw there felt kind of like a desperation throw. So don't force it. Just continue to sustain possession and just make sure at the end of this drive, you come away with points.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
A loss of 1 brings up third down and 11.
13.
On third down, here's a run by Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he gets this one past the 30.
On the play. That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
In motion comes Andrews. Lamar going to work from the pistol. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore first down.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Bateman is the motion man. A first down throw for Jackson. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the Dolphins' 45-yard line.
Second and 11.
You are X. 13.
Hopkins sent in motion. On play action, here's Jackson. Going up top and looking for Andrews. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Back at the 14-yard line.
Change it.
Jackson now on second down. Forced out wide. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. The corner, Jack Jones, credited with the sack. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Middle.
From the gun, Jackson. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is hot! DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown, Ravens.
Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Even with 3 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
If they don't come up with this, the game is over. But now, anything can happen. You've got plenty of time, down 3. The first job, make sure you at least get the ball in field goal range to force overtime. But if the opportunity presents, try to win this thing in regulation.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
14 yards.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Now Jackson. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a 1st down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's 1st and 10. There he goes again. He'll fight forward for a short pickup to the 16. Here's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Moving to his right. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. 3rd down coming up. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That one broken up in the end zone, and it's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there, and now it's 4th down.
Cater Kohu there defensively.
13. 180. Ready, shot.
Throwing Jackson. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. He gets 3. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Miami.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2-possession game here late.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Flowers now to return it. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. Jackson looking to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked up